Lessons from Filipino Films Part 2, Goyo, ang Batang Heneral. It's one of the most hyped Filipino movies of all time and also one of the most underrated because it's a sequel to Heneral Luna, a war epic set during the Filipino-American War, meaning lots of fighting and lots of which helped make it the highest-grossing Filipino historical film of all time. But Goyo is a different story. It's a coming-of-age character study set during a 5-month lull period, so it didn't really have the battles that helped Luna sell out movie theaters. Goyo takes place in the aftermath of Luna's assassination. Presidente Aguinaldo sends Goyo to look for soldiers loyal to Luna, who were unhappy that their general was betrayed by fellow Filipinos. Eventually, Goyo and his men capture and torture Major Bernal, who refuses to fight under Aguinaldo, and Goyo tells him that they're both loyal, Goyo to the president and Bernal to a dead man. But Bernal says no. He says that he's loyal to his principles, and Goyo is loyal to his idol, his presidente, and he calls Goyo a lapdog. But at least he's a happy dog. He was made general of the entire province of Pangasinan at only 23 years old. There's feasts in his honor and even a play about his life, but he can't get Bernal's words out of his head. The movie teaches us not to worship idols, but to think for ourselves. And Goyo starts to learn this lesson as incompetent people get promoted, who are then defeated by American soldiers pretty easily. And then there's Mabini, the brains of the revolution, who only spoke the truth and was punished for it, leading to this iconic line.
Kaya na ba ng Pilipino na marinig ang katotohanan nang hindi mapipikon?
Flood control projects, kailan kayo nag-engage na
2016. 2016 onwards.
2016 onwards?
Yes po.
The movie makes you question where your loyalties lie. Maybe it's a place. Would you vote for someone just because they're from the same province as you or they speak the same language as you? But for Goyo, it's a person. And he loses his life because of his loyalty to his presidente in the Battle of Tirad Pass, where 60 Filipino soldiers tried to hold off 600 Americans to buy time for Aguinaldo to escape. Most of the Filipino soldiers, Goyo included, perished during this battle. But it gave Aguinaldo 2 more years of running and fighting before he was eventually captured and swore allegiance to America. Compare that to Manuel Quezon, who was loyal to his commander, who sent him on a mission to speak to the captured Aguinaldo. But when Quezon found out that Aguinaldo had given up and had no orders to give, he forged his own path and fought for Philippine independence, not on the battlefield, but through politics, which we'll see in the Quezon movie coming next month. And we'll also see the culmination of Aguinaldo's story, from his downfall in Goyo to his last attempts at saving his legacy. And this is what I love about the Bayani-verse films. They show a different side to our Bayanis, that they aren't perfect, they're just people.